Hey, welcome back, Math Gurus. Today's video will focus on adding and subtracting fractions without like denominators. So our first one, they both come from the Old Star test. And we have our part size, which is our numerator, over our part total, which is your denominator. I need a least common denominator, and so what I need is equivalent fractions, and I tell my students to go ahead and skip count. 12, 24. And this is why times tables are super important to learn. And I hear a lot of people, especially parents, will say, well, it's easier to do it this way. There are easier ways, but if our students are struggling, then we have to give them a strategy that works for them. And so I noticed I didn't end up so far with a common denominator. Right now I have a 60, 25, 50, but I need, obviously, none of those will work. But I do know that 5 does go into 60. So I'm going to add the 60 there. And then if I went one more, I would end up with 60. So let's go ahead and skip count the top. For both, or all three, sorry. Now, I know that if I scale 5 by 12, I end up with 60. And then I'm going to scale 1 by 12 and end up with 12. And those are equivalent fractions. So here we go with 3, 6, 9. All right, sorry about all the mess. So you have 5 over 60. 12 over 60, and then you ended up with 18 over 60. When you add all of them up, it's a total of 35 over 60, which you can see the answer choice is D. We'll keep going. All right, it says the models shown represent the fraction of all cookies sold at a bake sale. There were vanilla and the fractions were chocolate. So you have vanilla and then your chocolate fraction of bake sale. What's the difference between the fraction of chocolate cookies sold and the fraction of vanilla cookies sold? Well, we know the chocolate is larger, more shaded, so it's 2/3, and we're going to take away 2/8. I mean, if you notice, it's out of 8, but it's really the same as 1/4. We're still going to get equivalent fractions by skip counting. I want to skip count top and bottom, and that's why we do this little chart. And then this one is 1. If you notice, my lowest common denominator, or my smallest group total, is out of 12. So it's 8 12s minus 3 12s, which will end up with 5 12s, is C. So for the last one, I encourage you to pause the video, solve the problem, and answer them in the comments. If this video helped, don't forget to hit like and subscribe.